Good evening. You're now with me, Douglas Elliott, for TVS Nightline. Tonight's top headlines. 351 students from University Technology Sarawak UTS are set to be honoured at its non-convocation ceremony this coming December. Meanwhile, the Rotary Club of Bintulu Central launches its Train the Trainer program for the Alzheimer's community, the first of its kind in Sarawak. We begin with this tragic incident. 8 people perished while 2 others injured in a collision between an MPV and a 4-wheel drive on the Surrey KC stretch of the Pan Borneo Highway this afternoon. The Sarawak Fire and Rescue Department Bomba reported that 7 of the deceased were Indonesian nationals, with 1 being local. Bomba received the call around 3:40 p.m. and dispatched a team from Surrey K, located about 50 kilometers away. 2 occupants from the pickup had been rescued by bystanders and received medical attention, while 2 victims from the MPV were extricated and pronounced dead on site. 6 others remain trapped inside and were later confirmed dead after being extricated by the firefighters. The bodies were handed over to the police for further investigation. Meanwhile, the body of a missing Longhouse chief who disappeared following a tragic boat accident on Tuesday was discovered today. The body of 57-year-old Bubut Benang was found floating at around 3:30 p.m., approximately 500 meters downstream from where the incident occurred. The body was immediately transported to the jetty before being handed over to the police for transfer to Kapit Hospital for a post-mortem. In Tuesday's incident, the victim, along with his wife and a worker, was traveling from Rumah Belajar in Nanga Benin to Kapit town. Reports indicate that the victim's boat struck a rock in the middle of the river near Nanga Mako, Batang Rajang, causing it to capsize. With the discovery, the search and rescue operation was officially concluded at 4:45 p.m.
Mangsa telah dijumpai di Nanga Mako, Sungai Rajang oleh pasukan SAR kita pada jam 3:30 petang dan dibawa ke Waf Kubu oleh pasukan SAR kita untuk diserahkan kepada pihak polis untuk tindakan lanjut. Jadi maka penemuan tersebut berakhirnya operasi kita dan ditamatkan pada jam 4:50 petang.
2 teachers escaped unscathed after their quarters at SK Batu Danau were destroyed in a morning fire today. Lembang Fire and Rescue Department Chief Clarence Tiandun said the department received an emergency call at 7:27 in the morning. Firefighters from the Lembang station, assisted by Pangkalan Madang Auxiliary Firefighters, were immediately dispatched to the scene, located about 34 kilometers away.
Kuartus guru yang terlibat dalam kebakaran tersebut didiami oleh 2 orang guru lelaki, dan sewaktu kebakaran berlaku, kedua-dua guru tersebut telah keluar bekerja dan operasi pemadaman telah dilakukan sehingga api berjaya dipadamkan sepenuhnya. Tiada lagi bara api yang tinggal. Kebakaran ini juga tidak melibatkan sebarang kecederaan ataupun kemalangan jiwa.
Meanwhile, the cause of the fire and the losses incurred are still under investigation. More than 350 students from University Technology Sarawak UTS will be celebrated at the university's non-convocation ceremony on December 14. UTS Vice-Chancellor Professor Dr. Khairuddin Abdul Hamid announced that the ceremony will confer Doctor of Philosophy PhD degrees to 2 recipients, Master's degrees to 33 graduates, and Bachelor's degrees to 316 students. At the same time, a proclamation ceremony will be held to formally appoint Sarawak Governor Tun Pentri Dr. Wan Junaidi Tuanku Jaafar as the 2nd Chancellor of UTS. He was appointed on June 12 for a 5-year term. Professor Dr. Khairuddin said this to the media after paying a courtesy call on the Sarawak Governor at Astana Negeri Sarawak. Dementia and Alzheimer's are becoming increasingly prevalent as life expectancy rises and the population ages. Statistics from 2015 show that over 123,000 cases were recorded nationwide. And in response to the growing need for action, the Rotary Club of Bintulu Central today launched Sarawak's first Train the Trainer program for the Alzheimer's community. Deputy Premier of Sarawak, Dato' Amar Dr. Sim Kui Hian, stressed the importance of this initiative to realize a dementia-free Sarawak by 2050.
It means that come 2030, we are aging and we are embarking in different needs already. 2014, last time, the Alzheimer's, not so many. I do not know why, but increasingly we have so many.
RCBC President Alan Wong elaborated on the Alzheimer's Care Project, executed in 3 phases.
Phase 1, we have 3 steps. 1.1, we are doing the public awareness through the webinar series to create the understanding of Alzheimer's disease. And this one we have completed. Now we are at phase 1.2, train the trainer, the TTT. The certified trainers will bring the knowledge to our communities. And phase 1.3, the trained trainers will teach the community's caregivers for their affected Alzheimer's families.
The next phases will entail the development of digital support systems and dementia care centers. Alan also shared that RCBC is aiming for 128 certified trainers in Kuching, Sibu, Bintulu and Miri by 2025, benefiting over 1,600 caregivers annually by 2026. The program held earlier today saw its certificate giving ceremony to 16 participants who have completed the first phase of TTT training held on November 18 recently. The project is supported by Alzheimer's Disease Foundation Malaysia, RCBC, Methodist Pillay Institute, and other strategic partners. Welcome back. ASEAN member countries are called on to develop a future transport policy framework in line with global trends to drive economic and social development. Deputy Prime Minister Dato' Sri Fadilah Yusof highlighted the importance of sustainability, digital transformation and artificial intelligence in advancing this sector.
We comprehend that when transport systems are efficient, they provide economic and social opportunities and other benefits that result in positive multiplier effects, such as investment, trade, tourism, construction, town planning, as well as other social developments.
Speaking at the 30th ASEAN Transport Ministers meeting earlier today, he said that coordinated regional and national programs to enhance transport infrastructure have not only improved connectivity but also created numerous job opportunities for local and cross-border skilled labour. He also noted that these accomplishments were a testament to ASEAN's collective vision and dedication.
In world news, social media companies could be fined more than $30 million if they fail to keep children off their platforms, under new laws tabled before Australia's Parliament earlier today. Minister for Communications Australia, Michelle Rowland, said that social media companies had a responsibility for the safety and mental health of Australians.
The legislation would force social media firms to take steps to prevent those under 16 years of age from accessing platforms such as X, TikTok, Facebook and Instagram.
The bill puts the onus on social media platforms, not parents or young people, to take reasonable steps to ensure fundamental protections are in place. This is about protecting young people, not punishing or isolating them, and letting parents know we're in their corner when it comes to supporting their children's health and well-being.
Australia is among the vanguard of nations trying to clean up social media. The proposed age limit would be among the world's strictest measures aimed at children. The proposed laws would also include robust privacy provisions that require tech platforms to delete any age verification information collected.
See the world closer with TVS as we bring you the latest news updates, both locally and internationally. For more headlines anytime, anywhere, just head on over to our website at tvsarawak.my or follow us on our social media. And those were the updates on TVS Nightline. I'm Lucas Elliott. Thank you for watching.